And we're back.
We're back. Oh.
Whoops. Anyways, that wasn't important.
Yeah.
I was like this after I got a call from the delivery man in the morning. So I just paced around the living room all day, unable to sit down. Actually, Megan, I'm not able to sit anywhere because I have hemorrhoids. It's here!
본인 맞으신가요? 이름이
Your name is?
Your name is?
Dave, it's me. Thank you. I have such a good, stuck-up white girl impression. In middle school, in health class, we had a bullying skit, and they assigned me to be the bully, and I was just the most stereotypical white girl.
I was there for one recording day for our video, and they had to redo several bits in the gymnasium and didn't tell me. That was during lunch. But I wasn't important anyway. I was just supposed to be the bystander that was sitting there and just heard the bullying.
That's the perfect role for you.
Yeah. I didn't even watch the video. I stepped outside for it.
I was absent that day.
Oh, good for you. I either stepped out or I wasn't there. I don't know. All I know is that I never saw it and I'm glad.
I made sure I was absent. I planned it.
Nice.
Apparently people were like, oh, it's a shame you were absent. Your performance is great. Apparently people really liked my role of the, oh my god, stereotypical bully. Wow. It's big. It's a bit wet, but it's just the box, so I hope it's okay. I quickly opened the box. My hands almost slipped because I was so excited. When I finally opened the box, I couldn't help but exclaim. I couldn't bear to touch it, so I just looked at it, but it still made my heart full. In the middle of the box was a lovely boy.
I'm just imagining a dead body.
Exactly. I've rubbed off on you.
Yeah.
He had tiny hands and feet and looked a bit shy. Listen, I'm really good at getting into the creepy girl role. I know that mindset.
Yeah.
I couldn't help but grin ear to ear at seeing such an adorable doll. But I was bothered that Yeonho was wrapped in a dirty cloth. That whoever packaged this is a dirty whore.
Stained with the blood from the stab wound.
How harsh. I mumbled while looking at the cloth. Should I just do the creepy voice for Dave all the time?
No. I don't like it.
Too creepy?
Yeah. We're trying to make it less creepy.
I never said that was my goal.
Oh.
Did I? Oh well.
That was my goal.
Oh. Anyways, I was a bit worried from the start when the pictures on the auction site were a bit clumsy and careless. But as expected, the packaging was horrible too. How could she pack him like this? What if it gets damaged on the way? Oh my god! Look at the dust in the box. How long was he in it? I'm sending this bitch a death threat. As I carefully took Yeonho out...
Is this all $5 gets you nowadays?
I found heaps of dust in the box. Apparently $5 gets you a macaron.
Yeah. Yeah.
As I held him up, the cloud of dust spread around.
Sound like me when I'm dying.
That was my inspiration. Death. I waved my arms to get rid of the hovering dust. and quickly wiped my hands on my clothes. After I cleaned my hands, I stroked the tangled hair.
Hi.
Hi. Hi. I excitedly said my first hello. Yeonho's small body was held in my arms. I almost sensed sadness from him, the way he was wrapped in a dirty cloth. Is he nervous since he was sold away? I stroked his hair more so he wouldn't feel nervous. Nice to meet you, Yeonho. I held Yeonho tight amidst all the dust in the air. My arms wrapped his tiny body. I hope he feels my sincerity. I hope he considers my home his. Yeonho, I'll create a warm home for you. I thought I felt warmth from his body in my arms.
마스터, 일어나세요. 마스터.
Imagine like actually feeling warmth from a doll though. That'd be terrifying.
But Dave's crazy.
Yeah.
마스터.
Don't yell at me. I will cry. You see, my parents can't really yell at me because I'll just break down crying if they do.
Fair.
I don't like it when people yell at me.
Me neither.
Dun dun dun. I squinted.
Hi.
Hi. She just like me for real, for real.
Yeah.
Remember how I said I held in my urge to scream when he talked?
Yeah.
I hate that I'm like you. As soon as I opened my eyes, Yeonho's face filled my sight. What a horrid thing to wake up to. I ended up screaming at how close his face was to mine. Yeonho abruptly backed away.
놀라셨어요? 죄송해요.
Yeonho apologized.
You should.
Kneel. Gosh, you scared me.
오늘은 좀 다른 방법으로 깨워볼까 생각했어요. 보통은 마스터를 흔들어서 깨우곤 했는데 맨날 같은 방식으로 깨우면 질리잖아요.
I like routine.
Me too.
Yeah. Listen, if something wrong happens, my plans for the day are just out the door. The vibes are off. It's rancid. I can't.
Yeah, same.
My heart was still beating fast, but Yeonho grinned innocently. We have different definitions of innocent.
Yeah.
Still, thanks to that smile, I feel relaxed again. Waking up in a different way, he can be quite the oddball sometimes.
Sometimes?
His head is a ball. He's always a ball. Lovely. If you don't text me in 3 minutes, I'll go wake you up. Thanks. So many texts again. I said while checking my smartphone as usual. I checked the time and the last text came about an hour before. He wasn't in my room for the past hour, was he? Nah, no way. Dave,
Are you sure?
are you doubting his craziness at this point? Thanks for waking me up.
아니에요. 전 오히려 마스터의 얼굴을 오래 볼 수 있어서 좋았어요.
I like how he admitted to the crime.
Yeah. You gotta admit to it.
Yeah. He doesn't view it as a crime.
No.
Yeonho grinned and said, I tried to think what I look like when I'm sleeping. And when my face was about to get rid of how hideous I look right now, the door opened.
알았어. 지금 들어간다고. 야, 연호. 너는 아까 깨우러 들어가서는 왜 아직도 안 나오는 거야?
Red, he was literally just staring at me for an hour.
너 때문에 총사령관이 잔소리를 시작하잖아. 일어났네?
Hey, Red.
뭐야? 난 연호가 한참이나 안 나오길래 네 험한 잠버릇에 연호가 발차기라도 맞은 줄 알았지.
I forgot that she's thrown things at Red before.
Yeah.
As I prepared to throw a huge Rillo at Red, he stopped talking.
But I like to imagine that she is like sleepwalking, drop kicks Yeonho, and then goes back to bed and sleeps. And that's what Red was imagining.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
He never knows how to talk nicely, does he? He's stupid. Leave him alone.
Yeah. Love that about him.
Yeah.
I either go for like the most stupid of stupid guys or the really smart ones in the games.
Fair. I don't know who I go for. It just depends on the game.
Yeah.
I grinned at Red, trying to avoid my attack. I become one with the bed in my elegant sleep. What are you talking about?
네, 그렇습죠.
Red answered while sweating. He should have behaved from the start. Seeing us bicker from the side, Yeonho hurriedly pointed at the clock.
마스터, 서두르세요. 진짜 지각할 것 같아요.
We probably wouldn't have been late if you woke me up an hour ago.
Yeah. I looked at the clock. What? It's 8:20. I jumped up from my bed. Oh, you're right. Okay, I'll be out. Yeonho and Red left, and I packed everything in a hurry. For today, textbooks, pencil case. Huh? Where did I put my jacket? I fervently looked for my jacket, but it wasn't anywhere.
That's why
Yeonho.
That's why you set everything out the night before. And you pack everything the night before.
Says someone who is used to being late.
It's not my fault.
I know it's not your fault, but just the fact that you're already prepared for it.
Yeah.
You've gained an irreversible habit.
Mm-hmm. I always plan out what I'm gonna wear the next morning. And I always have everything ready so I can just grab it and run. Curse you, my brother.
Yeah, anyway, I think Yeonho stole her jacket. Let's just go out first. I opened the door and went out. What the fuck was that?
Oh, it's the number glitch again.
Oh.
Or letters, I don't know.
When I went to the living room, the boys were almost finished with their breakfast.
Oh, yay! I get to do my Mickey Mouse voice again. Gosh, how do I do it again? Oh, the thunderclap is making me sick! I want to rest at home on a day like this. Should I not go to work? Oh!
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Brava, brava.
비가 온다고 출근을 안 하는 교사라니 참 당신다운 발상이네요. 직업 윤리가 투철하군요.
As his fingers there, it makes his bangs look shorter.
Yeah.
Like he just had a really bad haircut.
Thanks!
칭찬이 아닙니다.
일기예보를 보니까 오후에는 비가 그칠 거라고 하는데 그래도 우산은 챙겨야겠지?
오후 언제쯤이래? 망했다. 점심시간에 애들이랑 축구하기로 했는데.
So far, Red is the healthiest out of all of them.
Yeah.
He has friends.
Yeah. Like actual friends.
Yeah.
And not just girls who keep stalking him.
Yeah. Actual friends that he wants to hang out with.
Yeah.
And not just the other dolls or the MC.
Why do you think he's my favorite?
He's the healthiest mentally.
Yeah.
Red slouched his shoulders.
마스터, 드세요.
Everyone was worrying about the weather, but Yeonho didn't seem to care. Yeonho put a rabbit-shaped fried egg on a toast and gave it to me. That wasn't a toast, that was a plate. After giving me a plate, Yeonho sat next to me and pulled the chair right beside me. I feel he's a bit too close. Thanks.
Yeah, no, you're like the... I'm like the A key on a keyboard, and you're like the S key right now. I'm gonna have you be the L key.
I woke up late, so the food is supposed to be cold, but the toast is still hot. Did you heat it up? Fried egg was hot as if it had been done just now.
네, 전자레인지에 살짝 돌렸어요.
Hey,
마스터
my
마음에
favorite
들지 않으면
toast.
새로 만들어 드릴게요.
Yeah, no, how could you?
Gross. No, thanks for carrying it. Looks so good.
자, 여기 물도 있어요. 옷에 묻을지도 모르겠다. 냅킨 가져올까요?
No, just get me a bib. It's in the second cabinet. Every time he talked, he leaned closer. This is a bit uncomfortable.
A bit?
마스터는 먹는 모습도 예뻐요.
Yeonho.
No one likes to be stared at while they're eating.
No. I put my toast back on the plate.
목이 마르신가요? 여기 물 있어요.
I'm just not gonna use my hands anymore. I have a Yeonho.
Yeah, you don't need your hands anymore.
Yeah. Why would I dine like a peasant when I have a Yeonho?
I see the chicken is chirping again. It does warm up the heart. Why don't we watch it? She'll be pierced if you look at her like that.
맞아. 그렇게 붙어서 종알종알거리면 이 녀석이 편하게 먹을 수가 없잖아, 옐로우.
제가 종알종알 거렸나요?
Cheep cheep.
Cheep cheep.
정확히 말하자면 그녀가 제대로 식사를 할 수 없을 정도로 지나치게 상체를 바싹 붙이고 계속 말을 걸고 있죠.
The voice of reason. Yeonho was surprised at what everyone pointed out.
죄송해요, 마스터. 불편하셨을 줄은.
Well, Yeonho backed out a bit. He was still close, but it was much better. I did feel uncomfortable, so I didn't disagree with Lance.
노파심일 수도 있습니다만 너무 그렇게 붙어 있으면 오해를 살지도 모릅니다. 특히 아카데미에서는요. 요즘 연호 당신의 평판이 조금 걱정스럽습니다. 물론 일부러 들으려고 들은 것은 아닙니다만. 그리고 제가 관여할 바도 아니지만 말입니다.
Lance pointed out what Yeonho did and warned him. What Lance said was all true. Yeonho was always by my side these days, so most girls stopped approaching him.
Isn't that a good thing?
Maybe.
I think it might be a good thing sometimes.
Yeah.
Maybe not that he's not talking to people anymore, but maybe that they're not approaching him like, Yeonho, you are my life. I must give you this bread. Eat it.
Yeah.
Because I don't think he wants to hang out with those girls.
They were not going to talk good things about him after he rejected them.
It's a good point. So my honey shouldn't baby him too much too. For the both of your sakes. Oh?
유리, 무슨 말을 그렇게 해요?
Yeonho looked at her, Yuri, a bit hurt, and he looked upset at Lance too.
란스도 그래요. 난 마스터만 행복하다면 내 평판 같은 건 상관없으니까 괜찮아요.
You said
마스터만
I was
날
happy.
좋아해주면 모든 게 다 괜찮다고요.
So unhealthy.
Yeah.
물론 여러분은 이해하지 못하겠죠. 지금도 제가 마스터에게 너무 어리광 부린다고 생각하고 있잖아요.
Dot dot dot.
하지만 그건 다 질투라는 걸 알아요. 마스터가 저를 제일 좋아하니까 질투하는 건 이해하지만
You're just jealous that she likes me more than you.
Yeah. I love the detail of his eye shines just leaving when he gets Yandere.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Tae, who was listening silently, suddenly sighed. Yeonho stopped talking and looked at Tae. Suddenly, the table got quiet.
야, 갑자기 분위기가 왜 이래?
Yana's acting crazy.
Crazy is just normal.
Yeah.
Red looked around the table. No one seemed to want to settle the situation. Everyone just looks at Yeonho silently. But Yeonho didn't stop being defensive.
마스터, 제가 불편하세요?
A little.
Define uncomfortable.
In the end, Yeonho grabbed my arm and asked, ... I looked into Yeonho's eyes. Every morning I get several texts, and if I don't wake up, he comes to wake me. And every morning I get unnecessarily well-prepared breakfast plates. We always eat together at the academy, and during every recess he comes and sits beside me. Really, throughout the whole day, we're always together. I know Yeonho's been behaving more like they these days. Like bae. They clearly meant for it to be baby, but they forgot a B. But I also know that this is the only way for a child to show affection. So creepy. So I'm hesitant to blame Yeonho for it.
Even she thinks of him like a child.
Yeah, it's gross.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always receiving things from Yeonho. I couldn't do anything, it just clutched my cluttered head. The boys looked worried, noticing my troubles.
Oh, I was looking at my hair. This is a bit weird.
이런 이상한 분위기는 적응 안 된다고.
Red freshened up the atmosphere.
맞아.
Red clapped and said,
이제 곧 있으면 축제잖아.
Ah, festival. Yeah, it is.
나 이번 축제 연극을 하기로 했어.
Good job, baby. Good job.
Don't worry, I'll go and I'll get you roses and stuff that parents get their children for completing a play.
Yeah.
We'll get those for you.
Yeah. A play?
그래. 그것도 내가 맡은 역은 다름 아닌 정의의 용사 역이야. 연극부에서 이 몸을 직접 캐스팅하러 오셨다 이 말이야.
Red got excited and started talking about the drama club. A justice warrior? Really?
응. 부장이 특수 촬영물을 좋아하거든.
There are a lot of weird people in this world.
You're one of them.
Exactly.
내가 아니면 안 된다고 했어.
I mean, yeah.
Warrior Justice. It was the exact concept Red was released with. Good. I'm happy you met someone who gets you. Red laughed happily. And Lance, what are you doing? You're in the student government. Soya's in the government too, since she's the class president. She's going to be conducting the festival. Will Lance be doing that too? Soya's a festival conductor. Are you one too? I looked at Lance and he nodded.
그 여자는 회의 시간에 거울밖에 안 보더군요.
Yeah.
She is pretty.
Yeah. It takes a lot of work to be that pretty.
Yeah. I can picture what Soy did, so I laughed sheepishly. So,
I'm just imagining a bunch of balls. Yeah.
So would never actually participate in the meeting.
저는 먼저 일어나죠.
Lance stood up first from the table.
란스 너도 버스 타고 가지? 그럼 연호랑 같이 가지 그래?
Oh yeah. They're trying to separate us.
Yeah. Yeonho chases him away.
괜찮습니다. 연호까지 같이 간다면 버스 안이 혼잡해질 테니까요.
Lance cut to his words and refused. Of course, Lance was not wrong. The bus was already a war zone, with just Lance in it. if Yeonho goes with him, the bus might explode. Tae understood and nodded. After Yeonho suggested we take the bus when we went to the amusement park, I'd been taking the bus. It's been uncomfortable, but I felt better than when I took the limo. It's so comfortable not having to fight through the crowd every morning. And thanks to that, people aren't misunderstanding as much.
요즘엔 별로 안 그래요. 제 주위에 예전보다는 사람이 안 모이거든요. 덕분에 마스터랑 교실까지 같이 갈 수 있어요.
The disgust was palpable.
Yeah.
하지만 마스터가 준비하려면 시간이 좀 더 걸릴 것 같으니 란스 먼저 가세요.
Translation. Leave, bitch. I want my alone time.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm almost ready. I just need my jacket. I looked around for my jacket. Didn't find it in my room earlier. It's not in the kitchen either. Stood up to look for it, but Yeonho pulled out my clothes.
아니요, 마스터. 시간표도 한 번 더 확인하고 준비물도 다시 체크해야죠.
He hid the jacket.
Definitely did.
아, 그리고 신발끈이 풀렸던데 제가 묶게 해줄 거죠?
I'm reminded of the scene in Harry Potter where, like, for no reason, Jenny just kneels down in front of Harry and starts tying his shoes.
The fuck?
Yeah. Nothing like that is in the book. It's only in the movie.
Weird.
Yeah.
Yeonho rattled on. He'll tie my shoelaces.
란스, 먼저 가요. 란스는 바쁘잖아요.
Shoe.
Get out of here. Let's
Shoo.
go away.
Yeonho smiled at Lance. Lance let out a small sigh.
먼저 가도록 하죠.
How dare Tae even suggest this in the first place?
Oh, really?
그렇대요.
So quick to agree.
Yeah. ...
Lance looked towards my side and left the kitchen first. It would have been nice to go together.
I'm getting up too. Since the chick stole you, I have to go to school every day with noisy Red and annoying Ted. Who is Ted?
Red and Ted. It wouldn't surprise me if you just decided that, Tay should rhyme with red.
Yeah.
Typo or intentional, it works either way.
Yeah. I'll get the car ready, so hurry up. If you're even a little bit late, I'm just going to head off.
상냥한 걸 유리? 새삼 반하겠어?
Mom and Dad.
Mom and Dad are flirting. Oh my god.
Oh, it's so cute. Oh, shut up.
정확하게 맞췄네.
He was smiling, but Tay didn't seem so pleased either. Oh no, Mom and Dad are fighting.
정사령관,
Oh no.
나는 준비 끝났어.
They're hiding, they're fighting with flirting.
Yeah. Enemies to lovers, except their status never changed.
No.
They're enemy lovers.
Yeah.
Red wore his jacket and Tay took off his apron. Yuri put on his shoes at the front door and looked at me.
Watch the rain when you're heading back. You and the chick aren't exactly the healthy type. Is the music class not today? Then I'll see you at home. My honey.
Yuri left the house soon after that. Tay and Red followed Yuri. I said Ted and Red.
Yep.
Everyone took an umbrella.
그런데 우산이 하나밖에 안 남았군.
You think Yeonho wouldn't force me to share it anyways?
Yeah. You probably hid the last umbrella.
Yeah. Tay looked at the umbrella and turned around to face me. Oh, what should we do? It was just Yeonho and me left.
제가 마스터랑 같은 우산 쓰고 갈게요. 걱정 마세요.
Oh, well, I guess that will do. Tay silently looked at us. The girls will give us looks, but it will be better than one of us getting caught in the rain. I was nodding when Red stepped up.
같은 우산을 쓰겠다니. 너희 둘 다 초등학생이 아니라고. 게다가 저 우산은 작잖아.
Get a bigger umbrella.
안 되겠다. 자, 이거 받아.
Tay handed me the umbrella.
Such a mom thing to do. The music stopped too.
He slapped him and the music stopped.
How dare you?
We both have 2 brain cells, and one of them is shared.
Yeah.
Yeonho smacked away Tae's umbrella. He's Yandere mode.
저는 마스터랑 같은 우산을 쓰고 가면 된다니까요.
연호,
Tone your crazy down.
Yeah.
As Tae looked a bit stumped, Yeonho squinted. I was surprised to see Yeonho overreact like that.
마스터랑 같은 우산을 쓰게 되는 게 질투나는 거죠, 테이?
오해하지 마.
Tae sighed. Poor mom. He's
Poor
in his
mom.
Your son's in his rebellious phase.
Yeah.
연호가 싫다면 알겠어. 그래도 필요하면 연락해. 그친다곤 했지만 그 전까지는 비가 꽤 많이 올 것 같으니까 말이야.
Tae told me. But Yeonho still looked unhappy with him. ... I think Yeonho is really overreacting. It's what he always does.
Yeah.
Yeonho noticed my face falling and he tried to coax me with his downcast voice.
마스터랑 같은 우산을 쓰고 가고 싶어요. 안 되나요? 마스터가 젖지 않도록 신경 쓸게요.
Okay, alright. As soon as I gave in, Yeonho immediately loosened his serious face.
I'm just imagining those scenes where it's like, oh no, you're getting wet. Like there, 2 people are under an umbrella and they're like, oh no, you're getting wet. And then they like keep pushing it and then eventually they're just both soaking and there's no point.
Single file. Single file under the umbrella.
Yeah. I get
내
to be the
눈에는
line
뭔가
leader.
잘못돼 가고 있는 것 같은데. 안 그래, 총사령관?
I was like never the line leader
Same.
because my last name has to be in the back of the alphabet, but not far enough in the back where I was the last person in the line.
Yeah. I was always in the middle.
I'm just barely not in the back, so.
Yeah. I had an irrational dislike of one girl because her last name started with A, so she was always the line leader.
I mean, that's fair enough.
Yeah. It started with jealousy and ended with hatred.
글쎄,
Tae made an inscrutable face and left the house. After Tae and Red left, I took the umbrella and came out too. The umbrella's small. Are you sure about this?
제가 우산 들고 있을게요. 이리 주세요.
You're shorter than me.
Yeah. No, he's not.
Oh, right.
He's like half an inch taller.
Right.
I keep forgetting that.
He's tiny.
Mm-hmm.
He's taller than her, and yet she infantilizes him.
Yeah.
The fuck? The road was completely drowned in water. I carefully walk under the umbrella with Yeonho. Will the rain really stop in the afternoon?
그러게요. 되도록 저녁에는 그쳤으면 좋겠는데.
I agree with Yeonho. The bus on a rainy day is such a drag. The wet umbrellas brush our clothes and the floor is slippery. It's already raining, so there's nothing we can do, but I hope it stops when we're coming back.
마스터, 옷이 젖겠어요.
It's raining.
Yeah.
Your shoulder is already pretty wet.
저는 괜찮으니까 이쪽으로 좀 더 오세요.
Oh, I'm fine. Yeonho leaned the umbrella to my side and came in closer to me. This is threatening.
Yeah. Just the zoom in of him.
Yeah. Space in the umbrella was tight as it is, but now it was too tight. This is too close.
마스터,
Yeah.
I don't like this.
마스터는 걱정하지 마세요.
Is this where you stab me?
I'll make your death painless.
What? The bus? The rain?
전부 다요.
The rain moved?
Yep.
Okay, thanks. I couldn't really understand what he said, but I nodded. Nowadays, nothing worries me more than Yeonho.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
Ever since I felt him change bit by bit, I couldn't stop worrying. Today I see that other kids have noticed something weird too. See my face fall. Yeonho looks serious too.
마스터는 하나도
Fuck his
걱정하지
Yandere
않아도
mode.
돼요.
Oh no.
마스터는 나만 바라봐주면 돼요.
But you have such an ugly outfit. At that moment, the bus came and arrived at the bus station. I couldn't hear the last thing Yeonho said because of the bus. Oh, the bus is here. Run, Yeonho. We followed the umbrella and ran towards the bus. We'll really be late if we don't catch this bus.
물론 다 함께 있어도 즐겁지만 그렇게 되면 마스터가 나만 봐주지 않으니까 내가 밀려나 버리니까
Protect yourself.
그건 싫어.
I should have brought like a cross.
This man makes me want a taser.
Yeah. Like he looks like he wouldn't be much of a challenge if it comes down to a fight. But yanderes are always somehow really strong. For no reason.
Yeah. Listen, my fighting style is to hope someone can't handle around 200 pounds and tackle them. And hopefully get them onto the floor. And then I just sit on them.
Fair.
That is what I would do if I had to fight.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's what I did to my sister. I used my weight to my advantage.
My one fighting style is
연우야,
just
지금 오는
go
거야?
for the eyes.
That's fair.
And then like later if I win I'll just be like, ew, like I gunk all over my my hands. Ew.
Slimy.
Ew.
어머, 어깨가 많이 젖었네? 우산 안 쓰고 왔어?
If only his shoulder is wet, then you would think he did have an umbrella.
Yeah.
아니 여기 앉으세요.
You just
Oh.
ignored them.
Oh, he just straight up was like, Master, stay here.
Yeah. Yeonho pulled out my chair for me. The girls who were worrying about him stared at me.
They're staring at Dave like the sarcastic, ugh.
They didn't look so happy.
오늘은 제가 무슨 도시락 가져왔게요.
저기, 연우야.
요즘 요리를 열심히 하다 보니까 재미있는 레시피를 많이 발견했는데요.
Yeonho, your friends are over there. You should go say hi.
야, 연우한테 말 걸지 마. 어차피 대답도 안 해주잖아.
The girls whisper. I feel so uncomfortable. Did Yeonho not hear those girls just now? He did. He's ignoring them.
Oh, he heard every word.
Yeonho is still clinging by my side as if nothing happened. After seeing that, the girls didn't look so happy. Yeonho, the others said hi.
네? 아, 안녕하세요.
Yeonho raised his head and quickly said hello, and turned right back to me. The girls' expressions hardened and they went back to their seats. After they went back, they took a glimpse our way and talked among themselves. I remembered Lance saying people weren't saying nice things about Yeonho, and I felt uneasy. I looked at Yeonho with worry. ...
있잖아요. 아까 버스에서 하다만 이야기 말인데요. 어제 요리 프로그램을 봤는데 양파를 동그랗게 잘라서 테두리로 쓰면 예쁜 계란 후라이를 만들 수가 있대요.
Yeonho,
네?
are you alright?
No.
Is he okay with treating the girls who were his friends like that?
네? 뭐가요?
Yeonho tilted his head. ... Does he really not know? He looked so innocent. Dave, you're judging a book by its cover. I felt like I had to tell him something, but I shouldn't talk now since all the other kids are staring at us. I ended up not saying anything, aware of all the looks. We got flashbanged.
Yeah.
Even during class, Yeonho sat by me and constantly looked at me. No, it wasn't just looking. He didn't care about the classes at all and just stared at me.
How are you gonna pass the exams, Yeonho? If you don't pass them, you're gonna get held back and you won't be able to sit in my class anymore. Unless that's not how Korea works, I don't know.
I don't know either. But I imagine it's probably the same.
Yeah.
Imagine if her class was still on the first floor. I just imagine he would ditch his class to go and look at her through a window. Yeah.
Terrifying.
The teacher called on him eventually, but Yeonho didn't answer. I ended up apologizing and somehow made it slide, but I couldn't forget the suddenly cold atmosphere. The boring classes are all over.
Like, how do you even, like, sorry, he's just been staring at me lately. I don't know what's going on with him.
He has a mental disorder.
Yeah.
I look by my side, but Yeonho isn't there. He must have gone to the bathroom.
Ditch him.
Ditch him. I want to go home and rest. All the teachers talked about the exam, so I had to focus today. Am I more exhausted because of that? I massage my stiff shoulders. Can really feel that the exams are coming now.
친구요.
That was threatening.
Hey, friend.
Oh, Soy. Soy sat at Yeonho's empty seat and called me. Shimpy followed and sat on the desk. Although we're in the same class, I feel like I haven't seen her in a while. It's probably because Yeonho never leaves my side. These days, from the moment I enter class and leave, he's always beside me.
이제야 대화다운 대화를 하는군. 병아리는 잠시 화장실 간 건가? 그나저나 대체 어떻게 된 거야? 병아리 말이야. 널 잘 따르는 건 알고 있었지만 요즘 유독 심하잖아. 게다가 오늘은 정말 1초도 아깝다는 듯이 붙어있고 말이야.
병아리 엄마가 된 것 같아.
I laughed awkwardly at Shimpy's sharp words. That's...
계속 이런 식이면 정말 곤란해질걸? 너도 병아리도 말이야. 너는 반 여자애들의 미움을 한 몸에 받을 거고 병아리의 평판도 바닥으로 떨어질 거야. 아무리 그래도 기본적인 매너는 지켜야 하잖아.
Soy worried and said, I worried about the same thing, so I couldn't say anything. I don't want those things to happen. There really is a problem with how Yeonho treats everyone except me. I don't want people to hate me, but I'm more worried for Yeonho. I really don't want him to build a wall around himself. How should I explain this to Yeonho? Well, I don't think it'll be any use even if I explain it to him. Conversations with Yeonho don't go so well these days. I feel like he's focused on something else all the time.
도대체 무슨 일이 있었던 거야?
Your wedding.
짐작 가는 거 없어?
I guess. I'm not sure, but his attitude changed drastically at some point. It's probably when we looked at the fairy tale book and I told him about the amusement park. And Yeonho's attitude really changed when we went to the amusement park together. He always followed me, but ever since that day, he seemed to care about me more. Nothing strange happened except that he got sick after riding the roller coaster.
요즘 병아리가 너한테 너무 집착하는 것 같아. 그런 건 좋지 않아. 보아니 뭔가 신경 쓰는 게 있는 모양인데.
Shimby is the best.
Yeah.
Yeah?
뭐 그것도 아니면 본인이 집착하고 있다는 자각이 없을 수도 있지.
No, he realizes.
Yeah.
He knows. ... I don't quite understand Shimpy's words.
아무튼 무슨 일인지는 모르겠지만 조심해. 괜히 연호 때문에 너까지 피해보는 일은 없어야지.
Well, just like in so many animes, so much of the plot would just be out the window if they listened to their friends.
Yeah.
Okay, but he's not a bad person.
그건 알고 있어. 하지만 너한테 피해를 가게 한다면 아무리 귀여워도 용서할 순 없지. ...
I was thankful at what Soy said, but I still felt troubled. I wasn't the only one thinking Yeonho was weird. Besides, Soy and Shimpy are worrying about me and not Yeonho. I can't just blindly take Yeonho's side. I decided to be a bit more honest. Actually, I think Yeonho doesn't like to mix with other people these days. I don't know why, but I don't think it's good. Isn't there a way? I want Yeonho to hang out with other people like he used to.
그러려면 일단 좀 거리를 유지하는 게 나을지도 몰라.
You think?
그럼 좋은 생각이 있어.
Soy's eyes sparkled.
조금 있으면 시험이잖아. 그래서 오늘 반줄에 가서 단체로 스터디를 할까 하거든. 그런데 마침 연호는 오늘 당번이니까 교실에 있어야 하잖아.
Cut him off cold turkey.
Yeah.
내가 보기엔 너랑 병아리가 좀 떨어져 있는 시간이 필요할 것 같아. 너도 그렇지. 너무 그렇게 받아주기만 하니까 병아리 집착이 더 심해지는 거 아니야?
So I suggested that we can study together without Yeonho. It doesn't sound like a bad idea. I nodded. Yeah, okay, alright. I may have babied him too much, as Soy said. He is cute, but he's not really a little child. I might have been fooling myself. Finally. Finally.
좋아. 그럼 이 소희님께서 아이디어를 냈으니 너도 뭔가 한 가지는 해줘야겠지?
Whose number do you want?
Taze, of course.
What are you up to now?
네가 아이스 왕자 좀 꼬셔봐. 짜증나긴 하지만 란스는 머리가 좋잖아? 같이 스터디하자고 해봐. 어?
Me? Lance? I don't think he'll agree. Turn around to see Lance.
Hey, yo, Lance. You're coming with us to Banjul.
Bitch, get over here. As usual, he exuded coolness.
걱정하지 마, 친구. 분명 널 미끼로 쓰면 아니고 네가 부탁하면 아이스 왕자가 올 거야.
Thank you for being honest with me.
Yeah.
I have no idea why she's so sure about that. I awkwardly turned around to face Lance. Lance looked up and stared at me. I could hear Soy whispering, telling me to approach him and ask him to join. I'm going. Hey, Lance, look, how about it? Lance's face turned cold. Is he going to say no? Then Lance sighed.
가끔 당신이 무슨 생각을 하는지 궁금할 때가 있는.
Oh, so sorry, I got nervous, so I didn't say it properly.
제 앞에서 긴장까지 할 일이라면 예감이 안 좋군요. 혹시 그 음탕한 음악 선생한테 무언가를 부탁받은 건 아니겠죠?
Oh, don't worry, I don't even think about him.
Yeah.
Oh, it's nothing like that. Exams are coming up soon, so everyone's going to Banjul to study. I wonder if he'd like to go.
멤버는 누굽니까?
Lance asked. Is he thinking about going? Huh? Me, you, Soy, Shinbi.
그 멤버로 잘도 스터디를 하겠군요. 사양합니다. 당신 혼자면 몰라도 다른 여자 둘까지 가르치는 건 불편하군요.
Wait, Lance, don't be so cold and help us. Ignoring my plea, Lance left the classroom. Oh, I knew this would happen. I quickly turned around and sat in my seat. Soy frowned and looked at me. She heard everything, so I won't have to tell her. It was at that moment
저기요.
Oh no.
I heard a voice from behind Soy and Shinbi. Huh?
괜찮다면 저도 가면 안 될까요?
I saw Yeonho peeping beside Shinbi. When did he come back? He must have heard everything we said.
스터디요. 제가 도움이 될지는 모르겠지만 그래도 한 명이라도 더 있는 게 낫지 않을까요?
Yeah, no, you're stupid and really bad at math. We don't want you to join us.
Yeah. Yeonho.
하지만 병아리 칠판을 봐.
Shinbi with the save.
Yeah.
Shinbi pointed at the blackboard. Today's cleaning duty, Yeonho, was written on the corner.
Just Yana?
Yeonho's face hardened. Sorry, Yeonho, I would have waited, but since I'm with Soy and Shinbi too, I'll have to go. Remember what Soy and Shinbi pointed out earlier. So I was a bit more adamant about refusing.
You can join us when you're done, I guess.
Yeah, it didn't feel good, but I thought it best for Yeonho, so I didn't give in.
Cleaning the one classroom will take, what, an hour at most?
Yeah. I did not see any eye shines.
Uh-oh.
Yeonho lowered his head. Yes, this might be a good chance. Be better for Yeonho to spend some time by himself.
빨리 안 나오고 거기서 뭐해? 요즘 반줄은 손님으로 바글바글하단 말이야. 감히 내 꽃돌이들을. 어서 가서 시온이랑 테이 선배 얼굴을. 아니 공부해야지.
Yeah, alright, I'm going. Yeonho, sorry, let's go together next time.
Uh-oh.
The Yandere eyes.
Yeah.
Yeonho still didn't say anything. It bothered me, so I thought of turning back, but I didn't. Yeonho will be fine.
He's fine.
Probably.
어서 오세요. 오랜만에 뵙네요.
안녕 시온. 우리 왔어. 잘 있어?
Yep, she's definitely a regular here. Soyeon actually asked Zeon if there are any seats.
네, 항상 앉으시던 자리로
She even
안내해드릴게요.
got a usual.
따라오세요.
Yeah.
날씨가 굳어서 그런가 허리가 찌뿌둥하네. 아,
My back hurts too.
In Soye's case, I don't think it's because of the weather.
Yeah. I get you, girl.
I think I hear my knees creaking.
My knees have been
꽃
doing
같은
that
나이에
since-
젊은 아가씨들이 그런 소리를 하면 안 되죠.
Same.
Yeah. Just got old, creaky joints.
Yeah. Oh, Mr. Hoban. Manager smiled and gave us the menu. His slightly flat hair from the damp weather gave him a different air.
Does it? He really is hot.
Okay, Dave.
안녕하세요, 점장님. 오늘은 직접
If
주문을
that's your
받으시는
type,
거예요?
That's okay, Dave.
Yeah.
그래. 카운터에서 소희가 왔다고 해서 잠시 나와봤지. 이거 한동안 뜸해서 서운했었는데 오늘은 무슨 날이야?
Soy must really come here often. I don't know since when, but they treated each other as friends.
하, 그동안 이것저것 바빴어요. 오늘은 안구 정화 겸 시험 대비 공부 좀 하려고요.
I like how she's not hiding anything now.
Yeah. She's like, yeah, I think you're eye candy.
아, 그렇구나. 벌써 시험 볼 시기가 됐어. 졸업한 지 한참 돼서 잊고 있었네.
And he's just
시험과는
completely
동떨어져서 살다 보니
He isn't
까먹고
even fazed
있었어.
by her.
I love that I don't have to take exams.
Yeah.
It's the good. It's like the little things in life. No more tests, unless you take like random online quizzes.
Yeah. Even then, we did that in school anyways.
Yeah.
A life without exams. I'm so jealous.
시험도 젊으니까 즐길 수 있는 거잖아? 축 처지지 말고 기운 내.
A whole.
오늘은 내가 특별히 케이크 하나 서비스로 넣어줄게.
Anything but carrot.
Please let it be funfetti.
진짜요? 신난다.
아, 참 점장님. 또 그렇게 멋대로... 이래서야 카페가 제대로 운영이나 되겠어요?
시원, 케이크 하나로는 안 망하니까 걱정하지 마세요. 그리고 이 아가씨는 우리 카페 단골이잖아? 우리 장사는 정으로 하는 거 몰라?
You dare question me, Zeon?
I really have to wonder how much Soy has spent at this place for her to be treated like this.
So, but remember the first time she came here, she bought like 4 cups of tea
Just because.
just because one guy was like, haha, you should try this one. She's like, I'll take 5.
Yep.
그 정이라는 걸 우리 점원들에게도 보여주시면 좋겠는데요.
Oh, Tay. Hi, Mr. Hoban. Tay came holding a plate. The uniform he had on fit his body perfectly. My eyes were blinded by the sight of Mr. Hoban, Zeon, and Tay standing together. Yeah, I get that. They're so pale.
Yep.
I heard girls gasping from all over the cafe.
아, 잔소리쟁이가 또 찾아왔네. 그럼 난 이만 가보지. 천천히들 놀다가.
시온도 주방에서 찾던데. 여기는 나한테 맡기고 가보는 게 어때?
그래요? 그럼 부탁할게요, 태희군. 여러분, 그럼 저도 이만... 점장님! 잠시만요! 같이 가요!
Have you seen
카페에선
Lois
뛰지
Lane
말라고
from that
해놓고
new animated
정작 본인이
Superman
뛰어다니는군.
cartoon?
No, I have not. I'll Google her.
Yeah, you should. It's called My Adventures with Superman. Like suddenly I just remembered she existed.
Nice.
So many people were saying that she looks like some character from a different show. I think, like,
The Owl House.
yeah, the Owl House.
Yeah, her hairstyle is the same as the main characters.
I've never seen Owl House, so I didn't know her. but I love how I was looking up clips of that show because I wanted to see if it was worth watching. If I could find a place to watch it. And so many people in the comments were just like, this is the best decision they have ever made for Lois Lane.
자, 그럼 아가씨들 주문하시겠습니까?
헤이 선배.
Keep it in your pants. Soy's heart was melting at what Tay said. Tay sometimes sounds exactly like Yuri. Is it because they share a room? Since it's raining today, I'll have a warm cup of tea.
But what kind?
Tea.
Just mix all of your teas together and serve that. That's what I want.
Yeah. Seeing me be conscious of others and speak politely, Tay laughed with his eyes. I flinched a bit, but Soy was again bewitched. She got the heart pupils.
Yeah.
After taking our orders, Tay disappeared behind the counter. My smartphone was constantly ringing. I glanced at it and saw multiple texts coming all at once. I don't have to look at it to know it's Yeonho. Purposely ignored the phone ringing in my pocket.
그럼 이제 이런 말을 꺼내는 내가 싫지만 일단 교과서를 꺼내보자.
It really is amazing that Soy just said that. Took out my textbook just like the others did.
And imagining having to study.
Losers.
Yeah. I never studied.
Neither did I.
And I almost got an honors diploma. I'm still mad. My counselor said, you're on track for an honors diploma. I have to rant about this. But it turns out I didn't qualify because I wasn't able to take my third French class. Because I didn't have enough room in my schedule. And I was told right up until like a week before we graduated, I'm on track for the honors diploma. I'm so mad. I'm not okay.
Yeah.
I've cried at night because of this.
Oh my.
Yeah. I worked so hard for 4 years because I really wanted an honors diploma. And instead I got the regular one.
Instead you got lies.
Instead all I got were lies.
Yeah. That's why I was silent. I was just letting you vent it out.
I'm not okay.
Shinbi, your textbook is completely clean.
나중에 팔 때 이 편이 편하니까.
Thinking ahead.
Yeah.
벌써 재테크하는 거야? 역시 신비야.
Now I know what a textbook is to Shinbi. We opened our books, but we struggled from the first page. Soy focused hard, unlike her usual self. After seeing that, I studied hard too. We studied while sipping our drinks, and an hour flew by fast.
I mean, what else are you supposed to do with textbooks if you have to pay for them? If you have to actually pay and own a textbook, what else are you gonna do with it when you're done?
Yeah. Oh, wait, here.
어디가? 이 문제 좀 풀어봐. 그래도 우리 셋 중에 네가
That's
조금은 더
not good.
낫잖아.
It's not. Now I see why they're friends. They were probably the lowest in class before Yeonho arrived.
And now it's Yana who's at the lowest.
Yeah. I want to imagine that they took turns being the bottom among the three of them.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll solve it after I come back from the bathroom. I went to the bathroom, and I took out my phone that hasn't been ringing for some time. I'll just check the text. I looked at the text. Okay. Studying going well, Master, I miss you. When will you be finished? Only 3 texts, and you were complaining.
Yeah.
Sure enough, all the texts were from Yeonho. Could almost hear his voice with every text. I'm feeling weak again. Should I call him? He seems to be really lonely. Did I leave him alone too suddenly? But I soon shook my head. The more I baby him, the worse it is for Yeonho. It's not good for him to depend on me too much. I thought for a moment and put my phone back into my pocket. But even after I went back, I couldn't stop thinking about Yeonho. Should I just call him? I unconsciously mumbled while going back to my seat.
연호?
Caught eyes with the manager who was holding on to plates and pots. Oh, Mr. Hoban.
방금 연호라고 했니?
Huh? Oh, yes. Does he know Yeonho? Bit bewildered, I nodded.
아, 혹시 그 병아리 같은 아이 말하는 거야?
Mr. Hoban was friendly to me too. Oh yes, I am, but how do you know Yeonho? I was surprised that Mr. Hoban, who I haven't really talked with, knew Yeonho. How does he know him? Now come to think of it, Yeonho often brought carrot cakes. Is it the carrot cake?
지난 며칠까지 우리 카페에서 단기 아르바이트를 한 적이 있거든.
What? Part-time. I was about to say, but if it was carrot cakes, but I stopped.
태희 군이 소개해줬으니 그럴 거라고 생각했지만 역시 다 아는 사이였구나.
Yes, I'm good friends with Yeonho.
He won't stop
그래.
following me.
그 아이가 아르바이트를 할 때 왔었다면 만날 수도 있었을 텐데.
Yeonho worked.
그래, 몰랐어? 참 똘망똘망한 게 일을 꽤 잘해줬어. 덕분에 정말로 많은 도움이 됐지.
It's a shame he only wanted money for a merry-go-round.
Yeah.
아참, 태희한테 못 들었어? 그 녀석을 데려온 것도 태희였는데.
Then, I remember Yeonho used to come home late with Tae. He wasn't hanging out at the cafe, he was working? Did he work to buy carrot cakes? I remember at the carrot cake he bought me every night and asked.
아니, 무슨 티켓을 사기 위해서 돈이 필요하다고 했던 것 같은데.
He did.
그때 받은 아르바이트비로 제대로 구했는지 모르겠네.
Tickets. I remembered Yeonho holding out 2 tickets at the amusement park. Sure enough, I thought the tickets were weird. They must have been pretty expensive. Yuri would never have just given the money to Yeonho.
점장님, 전화 왔었어요. 급하다고 바로 전화 달라고 하던데요.
Tae came out from the counter and talked to the manager. He hurried
I
towards
would
us.
like to speak to your manager.
I want to speak to your manager?
They did not put caramel drizzle on top of my latte.
My iced coffee isn't hot.
My iced coffee is too cold. I wanted a warm iced coffee. Every time I come here, I get a warm iced coffee.
They put it in the microwave just for me.
And today, I didn't get it.
I miss the taste of rundown warm water.
How could you do this to me?
I'm suing.
That lady over there, she made my drink, and she was staring at me very rudely. And then, like, that girl, like, didn't even make the drink or look at her once.
He hurried toward us and handed Mr. Hoban a note with the number.
아, 그래? 이것만 서빙하고 바로 그렇게 할게. 그럼 난 실례할게. 재밌게 놀다가, 아가씨.
Mr. Hoban left with his plates.
점장님이랑 무슨 이야기를 한 거야?
After he left, Tae approached me and asked. All other tables disappeared from my sight. Tae.
Hmm?
Is it true that Yeonho worked here? As I asked, Tae looked guilty.
아, 점장님이랑 무슨 이야기를 하나 했더니
You knew from the beginning, didn't you? He says you introduced him. I was a bit upset and asked him. And I was wondering about the carrot cakes and the tickets Tae always gave me, and I'd smile. He knew the answers but didn't tell me.
너한테 비밀로 한 건 미안해. 하지만 연호가 간곡하게 부탁을 했거든. 널 깜짝 놀라게 해주고 싶다고 말이야.
Not interrogating. I'm just upset that I didn't know.
Maybe you should have went to Banjul once in a while.
Maybe. Can't believe Yeonho worked here and kept it a secret. I never expected it. Bothered me that he worked late just for me. I just troubled him. Did he want to go to the amusement park with me that badly? I felt sorry that I didn't realize that, and we didn't even have fun at the park. After working that hard, all we enjoyed was the merry-go-round. I tilted my head. Though I felt sorry, I wondered about something. Why did you go through all that trouble to ride just a merry-go-round? I wanted to understand Yeonho, but I couldn't easily nod my head. Was it just because I like merry-go-rounds? I don't understand the way Yeonho reacts to everything I say. I feel sorry, but I'm worried at the same time.
I tilted my head when she said something about tilting her head, and it felt like I broke my neck.
Old age is catching up to us. I
Yeah.
say as we're not even 20.
Yeah.
Huh? Is it?
비가 오나 보군. 오후엔 그친다더니. 일기예보가 틀린 모양이야. 여기까지 소리가 들릴 정도면 꽤 많이 내리나 본데?
I like it whenever it rains. It's nice to sleep too.
Yeah.
Except when it thunders.
Yeah.
Tay said worrying. That moment I remembered Yeonho was left in the classroom. Check my phone again.
Did you take the umbrella?
She probably just shared with Sawyer Shindy. Hopefully.
Hopefully. Bye, Yeonho. See you later. I'm taking the umbrella.
When will you be finished? Master, I'm writing the daily log. You must be studying. Master, I should have just gone with you. Master, I miss you. Cope.
Cope with it.
The
Little boy.
last text came about 30 minutes ago. Is he still in the classroom? There was no way to know. You have the miracle of a tiny communication device in your hand.
Yeah, just call him up.
Yeah.
비가 많이 오나 본데 너 우산은 있어? 아침에 연호가 너랑 같이 쓰고 간다고 그랬었잖아.
I'll come to think of it. I brought Yeonho's umbrella.
Girl.
Oh my god.
Abandon him and then take the umbrella? Girl.
At this point, Dave deserves to get stabbed.
Yeah.
Just before, she didn't. But after taking the umbrella, she does.
Mm-hmm.
연호는 집으로 돌아간 거야?
I don't know. He had cleaning duties today. He might have gone back.
지금쯤이면 주번이라도 이미 끝났을 텐데.
I'll call him then.
그래.
Tay smiled and went back to the counter. I went back to the seat and immediately called Yeonho. Sadly, but Yeonho's not taking the call. What's going on? I suddenly felt nervous. What do I do? My instincts. But this is probably the right answer. I feel nervous. I don't think he'd still be in the classroom, but there's no way to be sure. There was no way to know since he didn't take the call. Since the academy is closer to here, I should go back to the classroom.
야, 너 화장실 다녀온다더니? 어? 너 가려고?
Yeah, sorry, there's somewhere I have to be right now.
I gotta go make sure Yeonho isn't, like, dead.
Yeah. Sorry, I can't solve your math problem. I have to go first, sorry.
야!
See you tomorrow. So
See ya. Wouldn't wanna be ya.
So he called me, but I came out of the cafe. The rain poured so much that I could barely see. There was almost no one on the streets. Duh. I did have an umbrella, but I ran so my clothes quickly got wet. The people inside the building stare at me running in the rain. Yeonho, you're not alone, are you? Paint. I was out of breath from running. My legs were covered in mud. Bitch, what did you run in?
Did you run through every single puddle?
Yeah. I had no idea it would have rained this much. The pouring rain blurred my sight. I squinted and looked around. Huh? Saw a figure crouched down in front of the gate. Couldn't see properly because of the thick rain, so I went closer. The closer I got, the more familiar the figure looked. That's not Yeonho, is it? I went right in front of the small body, just in case. I saw familiar blonde hair soaked in the rain. Bro, could you not have stayed inside? Did they kick you out? Yeonho. It was Yeonho. He was sat still in the pouring rain. Yeonho raised his head at my voice.
마스터!
He's Yandere mode. Thick raindrops fell on his white face. I quickly leaned the umbrella and covered his already wet body. Thanks to that, dry parts of my body became wet too. Both Yeonho and I were wet dogs.
마스터...
Why are you Yandere mode? Yeonho looked at me and stood up, but he faltered. Yeonho! I dropped the umbrella I was holding and helped Yeonho up. He wasn't just stuck, but his body was cold too.
Yep. That's what
Bro.
happens when you sit in the rain for hours.
Did you try and suicide via rain? He must have been in the rain for long, the way he was shivering. How long were you here? You're completely soaked. I don't know what to say. Yeonho slowly raised his head. His face was pale as a ghost and his lips were purple. Quickly laid my hand on his forehead. Even in this cold rain, his forehead was burning hot. A fever! Oh my god, he got sick on purpose to force Dave to stay with him.
Yeah, that seems right. Can you actually get sick from just sitting in the rain?
If it's cold enough, yeah. Like, hypothermia exists.
Oh yeah, hypothermia.
Yeah.
I forgot that that existed.
Yeah. I mean, wet and cold are recipes for disaster.
Oh my gosh.
So many
Discord.
Oh no, that's Discord. The
Dis-
purple's the same.
Yeah, Discord, please. 3 notifications in a row. I didn't like that.
I was more worried than accusing. I felt like crying seeing him sick. I was about to help Yeonho walk as he stumbled.
마스터...
Yes?
Let's go home and talk. Let's go home first. Huh? I helped Yeonho and tried to get a cab. He was small and cute, but he was bigger than me, so it wasn't easy helping him. He must have felt like fainting, so he completely leaned on me and breathed shallowly. Taxi approached us from afar.
올 줄 알았어요.
I would have left you if I wasn't trying to get a good ending.
You're trying to get a good ending?
Kind of.
Oh, I thought you were gonna try and kill yourself.
Oh right, I forgot about that. Oh well. What? Yeonho muttered in a small voice.
마스터에게는 이제 제가 필요 없는 줄 알았어요.
I never needed you. You just convinced yourself that I did.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
아까 혼자 가버렸으니까
Yeonho said with a weak voice.
답장도 해주지 않아서 이젠 제가 필요 없는 줄 알았어요.
I don't like that face. Stop it.
Yeah.
그래서 여기서 비를 맞고 사라져 버리려고 했는데
He did try and suicide via rain.
Yeah. But imagine going to school the next day and you just see a dead body
Bro.
in the school uniform just sitting out there. Terrifying.
Yeah. Yeonho, all feverish, smiled weakly.
그래도 마스터가 올 줄 알았어요. 다행이다. 마스터가 나를 버리지 않아서 다행이에요.
Yeonho. At his weak voice, I felt confused. Meanwhile, the taxi arrived in front of us. I helped Yeonho up and opened the door. Let's go home first, okay? Yeonho didn't say anything and just went into the cab.
I just realized, even though this is Charit's least favorite game, it's the only one that's completely voice acted.
Well, yeah, they got sponsors.
Yeah. Like, in Mystic Messenger, like, half of the times where the characters are talking to you, in the cutscenes, they're talking, like, there's voice acting. Like, only half of the time. And it's mostly for Seven's Route.
Well, yeah, they weren't sponsored for Mystic Messenger.
Yeah. And in Dandelion, that would make sense because all the cutscenes are voice acted. But like during the level grinding, it's not voice acted, which makes sense.
Yeonho still mumbled in the cab. Even while mumbling, he didn't let go of my hand. Don't leave. Don't abandon me. Stay by my side. He kept saying things like that. I hugged him tight. His fever is really high. Will he be okay? He was moaning painfully from the high fever. I came back home and found Lance and Red waiting for us. Yuri was out.
Oh?
The two hurried to get some medicine after seeing Yeonho all wet and almost unconscious. They did fight while leaving the room, but I'm glad they went to the pharmacy. Meanwhile, I dried him with a towel and laid him in my bed. Oh, is your throat sore? Wait here. I stood up to get some warm water.
마스터,
I was about to get up when Yeonho grabbed my arm. Is he sick anywhere else? I worried and sat right by his side again. Is there anything you need, Yeonho?
추워요.
Yeonho shivered from the coldness and said, I felt so bad seeing him saying that. I closed my eyes.
I don't want to look at you.
If I knew this would happen, I would never have left him behind. I regretted again and again. I'll go to the other room and get more blankets. Wait here, okay? I stroked his wet hair and soothed him.
가지 말아요.
You can't stop me. Yeonho didn't let go of my clothes. His eyes were shaking. Ah, he's out of Yandere mode.
Yeah.
What do I do? Spicy. Yeah, sure, why not? His purple lips on his white face were trembling. He was feverish, but his face was so pale. I got scared at seeing his face like that. This happened because I wasn't by his side. From now on, I have to stay by his side. Alright, I won't go anywhere.
The fact that you just barely managed to not get the bad ending.
What? What?
Yeah. You got the two last ones correct. If you got the two last ones wrong, then you would have gotten immediately a bad ending. But there is one where if you get one wrong, you get the bad ending. And I really hope you do that on accident.
Oh no. I went up to the bed and was about to lie down next to him when Yeonho got up. His body was shivering and burning hot at the same time. My body almost felt cold beside his heat. I hugged him so that he wouldn't have to feel nervous.
Oh.
Ignoring everything else, this is a cute CG.
Yeah, and he's not in his ugly clothes that you hate so much.
Yeah. So much better. But look at Dave. Look at her fucking body. Look at her neck pillow. I'm not leaving. I wanted him to know this, even though I didn't put it into words. It's fine. I felt him breathe fast. His body in my arms was much smaller than I thought. He hugged me so hard I felt like suffocating. Yeah, Yeonho. He's hazy from the fever, but he was still so strong. Where does this tiny body get such strength? Yandere power.
Yandere powers.
No matter how hard I tried, Yeonho didn't let go of me. His hands were trembling. What is making Yeonho so nervous? He has trauma.
Yeah.
가지 말아요.
Do I look like I'm moving, bitch?
Yeah.
Yeonho whispered. I put up with the suffocating feeling and let him hug me. I could feel his heart beating. All I can do for him right now is hug him.
How is Dave on that side of the bed? Because that side of the bed is up against the wall.
Good question. Okay, I won't go anywhere. I was careful so my voice won't tremble when I said that. It was uncomfortable, but I didn't say it. I just let Yeonho hug me.
가지 마요. 나한테서 멀어지지 마요.
Okay, I won't go. He's Yandere mode in this cutscene.
마스터, 가지 마요. 나를 버리지 마세요. 뭐든지 다 할 테니까.
Then die.
Oh no.
마스터가 원하는 거라면 뭐든지 다 할 테니까.
Yeonho hugged me tighter and continued. It was uncomfortable, but I didn't say anything again. Right now, I just wanted to let Yeonho do whatever he wanted. I felt like I was being punished for leaving him behind when he was so nervous. Right now, my heart ached more than anything else. Pay for your own funeral. Funerals are expensive, my dude.
Yeah. I want to be cremated
Same.
because I hate cemeteries. I want to be cremated and I want my ashes to be turned into gems. And I want that to be like turned into jewelry and it's gonna be a family heirloom. And I'm just hoping that one day I'll have like an ancestor that's like a teenage girl and she's gonna wear it to wear my jewelry to prom, not realizing it's my ashes. And then the parents are like, honey, that's your great aunt's ashes. and she's like, what? I just thought it was your fancy jewelry, Mom.
I love that.
Yeah.
You have great plans for when you're dead.
Yeah.
These cops are getting worse. I was worried, so I was about to peer at his face, but his arms caught my eyes. Huh? He owns a cat.
That is what it looks like when you own a cat.
Yeah. There's something on his wrist. ... exclamation mark. As I moved my gaze up his arm, I saw his shoulder too. Bitch, how?
How did you see his shoulder? She like pushed it up. Like, give me your shoulder real quick.
The marks starting from his shoulder to his wrist were scars.
전 몸에 상처가 많거든요.
These were the scars he talked about before. Yeonho once talked about these scars as if they were nothing after he became human. Even when he was a doll, he had a lot of scars. I knew that from the moment I opened the package that contained him. But the scars on a doll's body and the human's body were completely different. I could see the scars screaming the pain Yeonho couldn't when he was a doll. And the scars were a bit odd, even considering that he's a used doll. Those aren't just accidental scars. I feel like somebody purposely gave him those scars.
Like I'm imagining they took his doll body and just went smack, 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 smack on the edge of a table.
They got a knife and purposely went at the doll.
That does seem like something that the previous owner would have done.
I mean, she is immolating her parents.
You got these scars because you were bad.
Overold scars were newly made ones. It was if he was branded. Brands that anticipated Yeonho's nervousness were all over his body.
I'm surprised she didn't scratch her name into his arm.
I'm just thinking of Andy from Toy Story, but it's just Andy scratched into an arm.
Oh no.
Yeonho. I felt like crying at that moment. I wanted to cover the scars I saw. Don't look back on those painful scars. I won't leave your side. I wanted to tell him this. He was this hurt, and I was thinking of how I could get rid of him. I was cold to Yeonho so that he wouldn't cling on to me any longer. I was ashamed of myself. I heard his breathing and carefully opened my mouth. I'm sorry I left you today. Talk to him kindly as I did when he was a doll.
마스터, 저를 잊지 마세요. 인형은 잊혀지면 버려지게 되니까 나는 다시는 버려지고 싶지 않아요.
Yeonho,
착한 아이로 있을게요.
I am so not into this. And with those last words, he loosened up and closed his eyes. I can feel him losing his strength more and more. Yeonho fell back on the bed and soon fell asleep. I see Yeonho closing his eyes and breathing softly. I covered him with the blanket carefully so he doesn't wake up. I felt bad to see him cough every now and again even though he's asleep. I lowered myself and crouched down beside the bed, and I patted his back and hugged him slightly. You know, Yeonho, I heard you worked at Banjul. Tay told me. I whispered to Yeonho, who was already asleep. I don't care if it's something little. Next time, I want you to talk to me about things like that. I want you to live for yourself a bit more, if I can. I want to help you do that, so... Whoops. I forgot I'm using my left hand, so the buttons aren't right. Don't overwork yourself. I won't go anywhere. Yeonho, can't understand you completely, but I'll try to understand. I'll try to embrace your heart. I forgot it was me who brought you. I was the one who chose you. I'm sorry.
Is that your Discord?
Definitely not my phone.
It was Discord.
마스터,
I heard someone wake me up from my sleep. Is it already morning? I tried to open my eyes. Yeonho? I saw Yeonho's familiar face. His white round face filled my sight. Oh, come to think of it. How do you feel? I abruptly got up from bed while remembering
다
that.
나았어요.
You recovered quick.
Yeah.
Really? Yeonho nodded. He looked much better than yesterday. But I wasn't relieved and put my hand on his forehead. He didn't get surprised and back away from my sudden reaction. I didn't feel the heat I felt yesterday. Thank God his fever's gone. Don't stand in the rain like that. I was worried.
네, 죄송해요. 그래도 기뻤어요. 마스터가 날 데리러 와줬잖아요.
Happy. The moment I remembered those scars I saw on his body, I think the pain from his body continued to his heart. My heart aches thinking of his scars. That's natural. How could I not worry?
네,
Yeonho smiled slightly.
그리고 다 들었어요.
What?
아무것도 아니에요. 아, 오늘은 그냥 계란이에요. 토끼 모양에 슬슬 질리셨을 것 같아서요.
He thought I'd be sick of the shape but not eggs? Yeonho evaded and changed the subject. And I thought he'd grab my arm as usual, but he just stood there smiling. I feel like the strange air that surrounded him the last couple of days has disappeared.
그리고 앞으로
Yes?
저 노력할게요.
Good.
마스터가 옆에 있어도 부끄럽지 않은 남자가 될게요.
I'll make a man out of you.
What? I love Dave's just what?
Oh, and it's just what?
Yeah. Yeonho's red cheeks turned bright red.
마스터가 절 생각해 주시는 건 좋지만 걱정을 끼쳐서는 안 된다는 걸 어제 깨달았어요.
Oh.
그 대신에 마스터를 위해 할 수 있는 일을 찾고 싶다는 생각을 했어요.
Yeonho talked like an adult. He seemed to have aged at least 5 years overnight. Damn.
Wow.
일단 식사하러 오세요. 먼저 가 있을게요. 아, 그리고 버스는 계속 같이 탈 거예요.
You can't escape me that easily.
Although he's suddenly acting like an adult, he still cares for me. I smiled along with him. I think Yeonho's more relaxed around me now. I feel a good change is coming. No, the change might have already happened.
Yay!
Yes!
We did it! We didn't die. It's a shame.
How dare. How dare. Anyways.